Hey, Adam here. Today's guide is a general overview of grinding in the Elder Scrolls Online, especially for players getting from level 1 to 50, or leveling a new character. So this guide will talk about the basics of XP and CP grinding for anyone new to the game, as well as the optimal way of leveling a new character if you already have a high level main character. If you're an experienced player looking to grind CP, you'll want to check out my ESO XP CP grinding guide, which will show you the best location and class for grinding champion points. And if you want to learn more about the basics to grinding, especially if you're new to the game, then continue watching this video. So first of all, you'll want to know the main ways of increasing XP gain in the Elder Scrolls Online. So the most powerful is the event XP, which gives you 100% XP during events such as the ESO anniversary or the Christmas event or Halloween. Then there's a 10% XP bonus for having 2 group members in your group. Another 10% for using the Ring of Mara with your group member, although this can also be gotten with the ESO Plus. Keep in mind that these don't stack. And then you can also maximize your XP by using training gear. So using purple training gear will give you 90% XP if you're using full purple training gear for armor and weapons. And finally, you can use 50%, 100%, or 150% potion or scrolls for XP. These are expensive, so if you do have a main character and you're working on an alternate character right now, then you can think about using this. However, if you're a new player, this might not be so viable. So if you're a main character, you can just go ahead and craft all your training gear for your ult. If you're new to the game, you can either get a friend to do this, you could pay someone to do it, or you could politely ask someone to do it. You'd be surprised at how many people are willing to help out new players. And what you want to do is you want to get 7 pieces of training armor, as well as 2 or more training shields or weapons. And then what you want to do is you want to upgrade each piece to at least blue. I mean, you could use green. White would also work, but that would be pretty ineffective. You can use purple. That'll cost quite a bit more, but it probably is worth it if you have a main. If not, just stick with blue, to be honest. And definitely don't go for yellow. It would also be a good idea to make these sets for level 1, level 20, level 30, and level 40, for example. This will mean that as you level up, you'll have more powerful armor to use, and it'll help you with survivability and damage. And obviously, the smaller the increments at which you create new armor, the easier time you'll have leveling up. But of course, it'll cost a little more and take a little more time for all the crafting. Now that we've gone over how to maximize your XP gain, there are a few things that you'll want to do before starting to grind on a new character or starting out on your first character. So first you'll want to configure your settings, your add-ons, your keybinds. You can have them however you want them. Just make sure that they're similar and that you to your main character's settings and that you understand them. You'll also want to join some guilds, which are account-wide, so you might have some already from other characters. This is important because once you join a guild, you can teleport to any of the guild's members, which basically means that you can get anywhere on the map without having to have already visited that way shrine or discovered that whole region. As you've started a new character, you'll want to get a Munderstone for it, and obviously a new character doesn't have any way shrines unlocked, so being able to teleport to any guild members around the whole of Tamriel, no matter which faction they're in, is you can just get any Munderstone that you want right from the start. On your new character, you also want to acquire the Mages, Undaunted, and Fighters guilds skill trees, which can be found in the respective guilds in your character's starting city once you leave your faction's starting island. If you don't know where these are, they differ for the 3 factions, so you'll want to Google the locations for your faction. And even if you are a Magicka user and you don't think you'll need Fighter's Guild abilities, still get the Fighter's Guild skill line, as it will level up just from simply killing certain enemies at no extra cost to you, and that means that you'll have more options when your character does get to level 50 and beyond that. One more thing to note is that you'll level both skills and their skill trees if you kill an enemy while on the skill bar with the skills or skill trees you wish to level on. So try to have one ability from each of your 3 class skill trees and any of the weapon skill trees you wish to level. So you don't get to level 50 with maxed out trees for 2 of your class skill lines, but can't use any abilities from the 3rd one as it hasn't been leveled yet. Finally, you'll want to find a good location to grind at. The best place at the moment is Skyreach and Craglorn, as this is instanced and no one can interrupt or steal your XP. If you're on a new character and you do grind here, however, you'll need a friend to help you, as it isn't suitable for lower level characters on their own. Another good place to grind is Spellscar, which is also in Craglorn. This is a lot easier, but it can get crowded because it isn't instanced, so you just have to be careful not to go at peak hours. There are many other good places for grinding. Perhaps I'll make another video listing some of these. If you do want me to make a video on grinding locations, then go ahead and say that in the comments. That's all for now. Good luck leveling, and if you're looking to grind CP, then go out and check out my ESO XP CP grinding guide, which will show you the absolute best way for grinding for higher leveled and more seasoned players. If you want to keep up with my new guides, you can go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.